This is an introduction to unpacking and installing the Ingenico isc350. Open the box and unpack the contents. Inside the box you'll find an isc350 signature capture pin pad and a stylus. You'll also find the installation and quick reference guide containing all of the instructions you're about to hear and see. Depending on the installation, you may find the following components: a power supply and its power cable, an Ethernet cable, a USB cable, or a serial cable. Next, install the stylus. It's important that the locking tab on the stylus is installed facing downwards when connected to the isc350. The locking tab provides security, preventing accidental removal of the cable, and also provides a means of unlocking the cable should it be necessary to remove it deliberately. When the stylus is not in use, it can be parked vertically or horizontally. The Ingenico isc350 features a cable retention bar. This serves the purpose of securing the cables in place during normal use. Before connecting the cables to the isc350, you must first loosen the cable retention bar from the back of the device. To do this, turn the thumb screw clockwise and lift the cable retention bar up and away from the device to allow insertion of the cables. With the cable retention bar removed, install the Ethernet cable into this port. Please note that the Ethernet cable has its own self-contained locking mechanism. If it's necessary to install a peripheral device via a USB host port, connect it here. The isc350 features a host port which is capable of handling RS-232 serial, USB device, and RS-485 tailgate. The Ethernet cable consists of a Cat5 cable with two 8-pin RJ45 connectors. These are industry standard connectors. Shown here is Ingenico's cable, but any industry standard 10-base-T cable will suffice. This is the Ingenico USB interface cable. This connector plugs into the host port on the isc350 device. This plugs into the USB port on the register or PC device, and this is the DC power jack which connects to the Ingenico power supply, which is then connected to the mains power outlet. This is the Ingenico serial interface cable, and this end plugs into the isc350's host port connection, and this end plugs into your register or PC. It accepts the Ingenico power supply's DC jack connector. So, with the host interface connector in place, you may now replace the cable retainer bar. Locate the tab on the end and then marry it up with the slot on the main body of the pin pad. Slide them into place and then place the bar over the strain relief system on the cable, click it into place, and then rotate the thumb screw clockwise to tighten it up. Apply power to the device. During the initialization process, the keyboard backlights and magnetic stripe track lights will illuminate and the screen will change several times, eventually settling on a screen which is dependent upon the application loaded in your device. In this particular case, the OPOS initialization screen is shown.